What is that? Down. Playoffs?
We talking playoffs or what?
We'll talk about playoffs.
Talking playoffs or what?
There he is.
Me? Playoffs?
There he is. Very good. All right. So we're going to need some NFL Films music.
Do it.
All right.
And we're also going to need you to get ready with the stranger's drop of we talking playoffs or what? Because there are so many teams sniffing it, and there's so many teams that are tied with the same record in the wild card positioning. So, Christopher, you have the floor. Go for it.
All right, our first team, we're going to go 2 NFC and 2 AFC. First in the NFC, Rich, this team is 7-7. They are sniffing it. They're second in the NFC South. They had a 5-game losing streak earlier this year, but they've won 2 in a row, including a huge division game on Sunday Night Football, Rich. The New Orleans Saints, playoffs or what?
We talking playoff or what?
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Let me take a look here. I should have had this called up beforehand because my sense of things is we're talking playoffs for them. Because I really like Taysom Hill in this position. He's playing so much better than Trevor Siemian. He's absolutely causing defenses to think a little bit more. And I know the defenses he's faced are the Jets and also, you know, the Bucks, in which he only put up 9 points against them.
Currently the 9 seed.
They're currently the 9 seed. They're 5-5 in conference, so it's not that bad. Let's take a look at their schedule the rest of the way.
Very favorable.
You got
to
piece it all together.
Yeah. Miami, Carolina, Atlanta.
Yeah, I thought we're talking playoffs.
We talking playoffs?
Thank you. I think we're talking playoffs for the New Orleans Saints. They were the 7th seed until the Vikings displaced them, and I think the Rams might beat the Vikings this weekend. I'm kind of leaning in either direction on that one, by the way.
Vikings-Rams?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, the Vikings sit right at home, and the Rams have got to play in 4 days. They just played last night. So I know you have to play them when you play them. I know.
Trust Kirk Cousins? I mean, it's one of those type of deals.
Okay. Yeah, we're talking playoffs for the New Orleans Saints.
Okay, great. All right, next team up. They played last night. They're also 7-7. They're the 8th seed. They were in the rain. We needed Harold Carmichael, needed the special jacket. We're making them. They've won 4 out of 5. Eagles. Eagles.
The Eagles. All
We
right.
talking playoff or what?
The Eagles are 5-4 in conference, which is a good record for them to have.
Which is why they're
Their
ahead of the
final
Saints
remaining
this game.
games are all in division. Home for the Giants, who have beaten them. Although Hurts that's the one game where Hurts just looked terrible.
Yep.
At Washington football team, home for Dallas. I'm saying that's 1-2.
Ooh.
I'm saying we're talking sadly or what.
Or what?
Yeah, I think it's an or what situation for them.
Or what?
Sorry.
I'll go or what for them.
We've split up the drop.
We have split up the drop.
It's so funny.
No, it's called production value. I mean, we're setting the stage for Al Michaels. All right, you know what I'm saying?
Rich, I know what you're saying.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to the AFC. Okay, this team has been up and down all year. We've buried them several times, and especially I have. 7-6-1. They've won 2 out of 3. They play on Thursday night. Oh, sorry, they play on Sunday against the Chiefs, the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, man.
And playoffs or what?
And
We talking playoff or what?
oh man, I just kind of feel.
Tough schedule.
I know
finish the year.
they are 5-4 in conference, which is a good, tie break to have. It's better than the Ravens, by the way, who are 5-5, and it's better than the Bills, who are 5-5, and they do have the tie break on them, but that tie removes any tie break consideration. Oh man, home for Cleveland, at Baltimore finish.
I know, it's so tough.
I'll just say or what. They've been too inconsistent.
Or what?
Yeah, I'll go or what right now.
Or what?
Obviously, I will reserve rights to we'll revisit this next week and we can compare notes.
Circumstances will be completely different.
I mean, it's that time of year for
like
we
4
talking
days.
playoffs or what?
Yeah.
So all right. What's next?
All right, let's stay in the AFC North. This team was 1 kick away from hosting a playoff game. Now they're the 12 seed, also 7-7. Losers of 2 out of their last 3. The Cleveland Browns, Rich, playoffs or what?
We talking playoffs or what?
Here's what I'm going to say. This is just for fun here. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that the Bengals are finishing up with the Ravens, Chiefs, and then the Browns. And then the Browns are finishing up with the Packers, Steelers, and then the Bengals.
That's tough, too.
I think the Browns finish 2-1. I think they lose at Green Bay and then beat the Steelers and beat the Bengals. And then the Bengals finish up by losing 2 of their last 3.
Oh.
And the Browns
Win the division?
win the division. Although they'd have to make they'd make up one
Ravens
game.
have to lose out?
Yeah.
Wow.
And the Ravens, I don't know how they would. I'll just say that the Browns make the playoffs. I'll say yes. We're talking
We talking playoffs?
as the winner of the division.
Oh, gosh.
So just marinate on that, folks.
So crazy.
I think I just gave you an entire possibility here of that happening. Big time. Because they would have the same record as the Bengals, and they would beat the Steelers en route, and they would also have to have the Ravens lose another one, and I think that could happen, and they win the division. How about them apples?
I like apples.
Okay.
You think we need one more?
Ah,
All right, we'll get one.
very
more.
good. Very good.
Okay, one more. Okay, this team also 7-7, had a huge Monday night win. They've also been really up and down and inconsistent this year. We're talking about the Las Vegas Raiders.
Yeah.
We talking playoffs?
Uh-huh.
I left it at that.
Thank you. Says the guy with the Raiders hat on. Let's take a look at the Raiders schedule right here. I'm enjoying this endeavor, by the way. I don't know about you. Oh, boy. They're facing the Broncos this week. And then at the Colts. Home for the Chargers.
That's a tough finish.
Yeah, I'll say or what.
I don't want to hit.
Or what?
I'm sorry.
Or what?
I honestly think that the teams that are in the AFC wild card right now are the teams that are going to be the AFC wild card winners.
Oh, really?
Yes. And I think that the
So that's Colts, Chargers, Bills.
I do believe that, yes. Because the Chargers have the Texans. That makes them 9-6. Right?
Davis Mills can play.
I understand, yeah. By the way, that's a great higher register. Save that for later in the week.
And they have Broncos and Raiders to finish
Right.
the year.
The Patriots could beat the Bills and just totally send things in a
that
different
would really
way on the
screw it
Western
all
New
up.
York front.
Yeah.
And the Ravens could make that 7 seed too. I just think the AFC North maybe gets one team in, and it's the division winner.
Yeah, I think you're right about that.
That's the way I'm seeing it. 3 weeks to go. Obviously, this is what we call a fluid situation. But ladies and gentlemen, we're talking
Hey, we're
playoffs.
talking
or what?
playoffs.
We
Wow, we're
talking
back.
playoffs or what?
What?
Can we give that guy a name? Rather than
He's a
I don't
stranger.
know.
No, we don't hit.
We forgot who. Didn't you write it down all the time? I know.
Like, do you think he watches the show and has any
What's a
idea?
worse filing system? Brockman's notepad or Del Tufo's call sheet over there?
I'm gonna go with that.
I'm gonna go probably whatever Del Tufo's got
The
going on.
notepad is not great.
But the guy,
Guys,
he's
stop.
gotta watch the show, right?
Guys, stop bashing Del Tufo, because then some guy
Yeah.
named Mike, who also owns a boat from Chicago, Mike Del Fill in the Blank, is going to call up.
Mike Del fill in the blank.
Mike Del What's Her Nuts.
Is that you, Del Tufo? No, this is Del Benefuco.
By the way, earmuffs and Skittles. What was that about?
No idea. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.